Okay, I took a little bit of a break. Um, got a daughter who plays soccer and went up and watched her play in an NWSL match. And really had no time for 3, 4 days. So trying to jump back in. We are sitting at turn 4. So I'm going to just jump right in. We do not have a friendly HQ event. They do have an HQ event. Not sure that is number 4. Turn 4, number 4. Ugh. Reinforcements. U.S. occupied cards on row 2 through 4 must resolve a PCAA instead of the regular attack timing. So there was supposed to be nothing this turn. And now we have a PCAA. That sort of sucks a lot. That's 2 through 4. All right. So we're laying down now because of that. All these get an A. Ugh. Did not really want that. Game has a way of, a real way of throwing those monkey wrenches at you. All right. So now let's look at their units. The Panther, he is activated. And then let's see. This guy cannot. He was, well, actually, he's a fire team. This is the one that cannot. He was there originally. So we have 2 units here. We have a fire. I'm going to do the fire team first. So, we got a paralyzed and pinned. And then, so let's do the pinned, not the pinned undercover, 1 through 4. That is a 1, so that does nothing. Pinned undercover. Now we have a fire team, although I know fire teams. There's no leader. Oops. There is no leader. Golly, did I? Yep. No leader. Fire team does nothing effectively. There is nothing here. The only items that affect the fire team are the fire team not undercover opposing units card, fire team undercover on an opposing units card. Everything else does not affect a fire team. Interestingly, yeah, even if they're with a leader, it doesn't look like they attempt to rally. That's fascinating to me. I never noticed that. So, just going to stay a fire team. Now, this one is a Panzer Shrek. So he is going to use this over here, which is good order infantry. It's this over on the right side, 5.11.2. It's in the HQ area, so we're drawing a 1 through a 4. A 2. So it's going to go southwest as well. It's going down here. Wow. Going to attempt to infiltrate. Let's see. What were these guys? Assault and green. So 1 card. It does not infiltrate. There is a strong building here for it to try to go under. Or not try, for it to go under. So it will go under there, exposed. All right. That's the HMG. Still firing there. These guys, this is gone. There's nobody firing there. They are firing over here. So that is no longer applicable. But we do have the small arms fire from this guy. All right. I think that's it for their units. There are no other units. I feel like I may have missed something. That's so long ago. I just don't, I can't. It's so long ago, I'm not going to do anything with that. But a missed grenade feels really odd there. How could that, a missed grenade? No, something's wrong there because during cleanup, that would have disappeared. All right. So, my turn. The CO, who has 6 and gets 2. He's a veteran, so he's up to 9. That makes him. Can only save 6. So the question is, do I want to do anything yet? And I don't think I do. I just, at this stage, moving does not feel all beneficial, and everybody's at maximum. Oh, I just, ugh. All right. So first platoon gets 2, but is going to do nothing. Let's just make double sure. That's the XO. There's first platoon right here. Yeah. Yep. I'm just cycling cards right now. So second platoon. All of these guys are sitting at 6. Third platoon. Wow, lots of, but he can only save that. HMG. Oof, that's a nice card. First sergeant. XO. Get 1, but all right. General initiative. I get 2. This guy is going to attempt to rally himself, the mortar. He is a veteran, so 1, 2, 3. He failed. The HMG. Trying to figure out if I should rally him or pull him back. I think I'm going to actually pull back the mortar FO. He is allowed to go to a friendly card. I'm going to pull him back to this cellar. He will be exposed when he moves. So, 1, 2, 3. Yep, I had 2 general initiative. So that's the end of my general initiative. I did not activate any of my tanks. So, and I didn't activate any of my units. That's an interesting question. Well, I couldn't because they're undercover. So they're basically, because they're undercover, unless they have a radio, these phone lines make this much easier. But yeah. So the other guy with, that's their unit. Trying to figure out, one of these guys has a radio. Don't remember. All right, let's just continue. So we are now in the capture phase, which there's no capture. We are in the retreat phase, which he is not unpinned, and he's the only paralyzed unit on the map. So we will now move on to AT. I have none activated. He does have a unit activated. It is a tank. on the same card as an infantry unit. So we are going to draw a 1 through a 5. That is a 2. Move south. That is really interesting. So he will be moving south. This is where I have the tank. So the way this works, volume of fire first. So we tackle the volume of fire. I don't think there's any. Yeah, it doesn't show it. So it's, yep, vehicle actions. Resolve the volume of fire, carry out one action, reaction fire. So, I think you take the volume of fire on the card it moved to as well. I'll check. We can check on that. I don't think it's going to matter. He's moving south. So, but first the volume of fire. So this is a 0. We already looked this up. It's a +3 for the Panther, defensive value, +3. It's moving, +4. Terrain, +6. Incoming, -1. So it's a 5. And I have 18-9, which does absolutely nothing. So this unit is now going to move here. And we have reaction fire. So the first reaction fire I'm going to take is with my Sherman. The Sherman has heavy, so it's not a grenade. So the gunnery value of the Sherman, this is a M4 Sherman. M4 Sherman. Does it say? It doesn't say which one it is. M4 Sherman. It's not this A4. It's not the A3s. It says it's an M4 Sherman. Do I have an M4 Sherman? This is interesting. M4, A3, A3, A3. Do I have the wrong units on the... I'm wondering if I'm supposed to be having a... It just says M4 Shermans. 75s. So they're 75s. All right. M4 75. Point blank is a -3. So that's a -3. Cover and concealment is +2. So -1. It is moving 0, but it is ambushed. There's no enemy infantry. So that is so it's a -4 and a 2. So that is, he is cooked. That is a -2. So that is -1 or less. Brewed up. So he is brewed up. And if we go look at brewed up, vehicle is on fire or has catastrophically exploded. Replace the vehicle with a burning wreck. Convert each crew and passenger into a casualty. So he was torched. Pull a wreck. He is a burning wreck. We now have +2 smoke here. And the Panther has 2 crew steps. So we got 2 casualties here. Nice job by the Sherman. Now that was 14, so he's down to 4. He just consumed an ammo. He is back from whence he came. That is completely out of order up there, but that's all right. All right. And that's the only AT. got a little more cover now here. So, fire mission updates. Gone, gone. Firing locally. Yep, firing locally. Nobody else is going to be, there's no other fire mission updates. Potential contact. Now we've got, oops, this was a potential A. So A here, but nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, and nothing here. But we have 5 potential A's. We are still heavily engaged because I have a volume of fire here, a volume of fire here, and we have units that are both on the same card. So still heavily engaged. So that is a 4. So we're going to pull for here, and A is 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's nothing. 4 cards. This one, so it's this card right here. 1, 2, 2, 3. Nothing. 3 cards. There's the short. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. 2 cards. Here. 1, 2, 3. All right, we have a contact. That is A, so it's a 1 through 10. Number 3 is package 3. Package 3 is a tank destroyer. And it says do not place any volume of fire. So we have a tank destroyer, one of these JPZs, and it has ammo of 4, I think it said. Tank destroyer, ammo of 4. So tank ammo 4. It is here. All right. That was that. And then we have still 1, 2, 3. We're up here. So the A's, so listen, all that, their HQ event brought in another tank destroyer. Hope to knock him out. He's way more vulnerable than that Panther. So moving on. Combat, we got to resolve combat now. There's nobody pinned. Yep, nobody pinned who would come unpinned. So let's go up here. I have small arms fire. So they are +3 for visibility. I mean, effectively, it's +6, +6. So draw the 2 of those, +6, miss, +6, miss. Now here, I'll fire at him. I am +2 pinned, +4, +10 for the building plus visibility, -2, so that's a +6. Miss. Now he is firing at me with just small arms fire. No longer the heavy. So small arms fire, +0, so that's +3, +4, +6, +9, so it's also a +6. And that is a miss as well. Pretty uneventful. Very uneventful. You know, I'm kind of annoyed that I moved this guy. Now that I think about it, because, yeah, that was, well, I can get him rallied maybe. Maybe, well, I need the XO to move up to rally him, but I can do that. All right. So that is that turn. I'm going to continue. I'm going to clean up. And we will try to knock out turn 5 in the same video. So, start out HQ event. I don't have one. Does he? He does again. Ay, ay, ay. You know what? Yep, no, that was correct. I did that right last time. I was thinking of turn 4. So this is now turn 5. So they are evacuate casualties. All casualties in non-U.S. occupied cards are removed. So this guy is not a casualty anymore. He is. But this one is in a U.S. occupied card. So that really didn't have much effect. All right. So place PC markers. I think, yep, turn 5, there's none. So we are not placing any PC markers. It's not going to get worse. Well, I say that. So now we have to determine theirs. Now this guy is activated. And then this fire team's doing nothing, and he's doing nothing. So they just continue. Firing. Yep. Oh, you know what? He now has a unit on his own. I'm wondering if he would shift. Should he shift fire? I don't think so, because I think they only shift fire if they have invalid targets. Enemy behavior, activity checks. Let's see. Well, I'm going to let me pause and see if I can figure this out. I know friendly fire they do. Right there, you can see that they place friendly fire. But let me see. Well, let me check. Okay. Enemy units firing into cards where there is no longer any valid targets, any non-casualty will eventually receive orders to cease fire. So it is not about them having their own units in that card. So they will not do that. So, so he's going to continue to fire here. This guy is. Oh, by the way, I need to use up ammo. He's down to 2. This 1-1 HMG is down to 2 as well. Might be a reason to get him moved. All right, so let's see. So there is no, nobody's moving. Well, so this guy, if on the same card as a U.S. infantry unit and undercover or not undercover and no cover is available, so he is. Yeah, so a 1 through 3, that is a 2. 1 through 3, attempt a grenade attack at a random U.S. occupied building. Well, there's only one, and that's a smart play. He's going to try to heave that up on the upper story. So he's green. So he failed, so there's a grenade miss on this. But that was smart. Interestingly, that's a... Oh, you know what? No, he can't see him. Sorry. So that's an interesting question. I am going to say he's local. He is at point blank, so he can do a grenade without, just inherent, without using one of his shots. I'm going to actually post that on Board Game Geek and ask the question. Would he use his Panzerfaust shot, or would he, because he's point blank, does he just use a just a grenade? I'm going to play it that he just uses a grenade, because if he was out of Panzerfaust, he would have thrown that grenade too. All right. So he basically took a grenade attack and we have a miss. So it's my turn. I still don't feel like I need to do much. This is really weird. Now, one thing is to point out, to win, I need 6 villages. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. Is that right? Now, how many of the villages do I need? Did I miss? Do I need 3 of the 5? Yeah, I just need 3 of the 5 villages. So I'm currently winning. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the 5 villages? Oh, that's a farm. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are my current villages. So right now I'm winning. And I don't feel like I should be doing anything else. Now I might get this deep bunker. I might get my XO up here to rally. I think I'm going to do that. So let's draw a card. I get 2, so my CO gets 3. So he's up to 9. Going to activate, because of the phone line, he can activate my XO. Yep, he's able to activate the XO. Also going to have, let's see, he's got 5 ammo. He's got a lot of ammo. He is going to tell, can that mortar section move? Can that mortar section move? So ammo and carrying the transportation. Mortar ammo is 2 per step. I've got 3, so I can carry 6. And I currently have 5, so I cannot carry them all. I could pick up 1 of those. I think he is going to tell that guy to pick up 1 of those ammo. He's now going to have 6 mortar ammo. And we got 1 left. And then I got 4 MG ammo, but I don't have a machine gun here. But let's see, machine gun ammo is you can carry 6 per infantry step. So I mean, honestly, it's useless here. So I think he's going to tell I'm going to activate the, so CO 1 to activate the XO, 1 to tell this mortar team to pick up 1 ammo, 1 to activate the 3rd platoon. All right, so that's it. I spent 3, keeping 6. 3rd platoon gets 4. He's green, so he gets 3. So 1, 2, 3. And he is going to pick up the machine gun ammo. He can carry 6. Now, I am pretty sure I can just keep moving through the staging area and do not... I believe I could just move through the staging area. I don't believe when I move from a staging area to another staging area that I get exposed. Moving to another card. I'm almost positive. Let's see if we can spot that. Hey, I'm going to pause and search for it. So, correct. 2.5. Units may move between cards in a main staging area as if they were moving between terrain cards but are not marked exposed. So, he spent 1 to pick it up. 2, 3 to move over there and drop it. So move 2 more. And then he's going to move 1, 2, and come back. Oh, nope, sorry, I can only spend 4. So he is currently here and has 1 left. He had 5, max visibility, spend is 4. So, all right, so now the EXO. Oh my gosh, the EXO gets 6, so he's got 12. I mean, he can only spend 4, so the 12 doesn't matter. 10's the best that he could do. So he is going to move here, which exposes him under the cellar, and he is going to attempt to rally. So he's drawing 3. He succeeded. So he rallied that guy, and then he is going to tell that guy to infiltrate up there. And that is a veteran, so 1, 2, 3, exhort 4. So he did not successfully infiltrate, which is a bummer. All right, so he is there now. Still has, I think, +6. And that was, so 1 to move, 1 to rally, 1 to move the other guy, and then he's nothing, so he's saving 6. So now let's draw, but we're not going to do anything with any of these, so we're just going to cycle through. Because I don't want to do anything with any of the rest of them. So first platoon, second platoon, HMG, and first sergeant gets 1 and does nothing. General initiative, I got 3. He is going to attempt to call mortar fire here. So we have 3, plus it is the, oops, that doesn't work. So we have 3, and I need to, I don't know if I dropped my short round. I don't feel like I gave myself. Yeah, I started with 4 and I've dropped 2 rounds. So I am not going to drop that this turn because I have no additional markers coming out, no additional reinforcements. So I'm going to drop that. I'm going to attempt to drop that next turn. Yeah. So, I don't think I'm going to do anything. You know what? I'm going to activate that guy. Yep, I'm going to activate him. What I'm going to do is start to move him up, and I want to get him here. Because I'd like to have somebody point blank knocking things out if they come in. In fact, I probably want to get an AT up there. But, all right. There, so now, capture segment. We are going to capture these guys. So we capture those casualties. Those were the crew members from that burning truck. There is no retreat anywhere because there's no unpinned paralyzed. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't try to rally that guy, did I? Now that I think about it. I'm going to draw 1 card to see if I rally. I did not. All right. Because he would have retreated then. So it's AT time. So they have 1. I have 1. They go first because they're the offensive player. So they are in the HQ area, a 1 through a 3. They drew a 1. that means they move west. So we have small arms fire here, but it's going to do, I mean, well, I say that, hold on. That unit is a +1 in terms of, so it's +1 defending, +3, +4, +7. So nothing I could get would cause that. So it is moving west. So it's moving to here now. Moving there. When it gets there, this guy can take a shot with his bazooka. And he is ambushing. So that is a bazooka. Point blank range, -2. So that is a grenade. So I need to take a shot. I need to attempt to take a shot. I am a veteran, so 3. So 1, 2, I got him. So the grenade hits. So it is a -2 for the bazooka. +1 for the defending unit. So -1. +2 for the cover and concealment. So +1. +1 for moving. So +2 and then -4. So that's a -2. Make sure we did that right. So it's -2, -1, +1, +2, -4. So -4. All right, -2. -2, have to add 3, so that is a 3. So -2, adding 3. So it is a retreat result. And a retreat result, I think they just come off the map. Vehicle and crew decides discretion is a better part of valor. Remove the vehicle and any passengers for the remainder of the mission. This guy comes off the map. So, it's kind of non-eventful with that one. Things are stacked weird. Gonna have to look at the code for the putting those units back. All right. Now it's my turn. And interestingly, well, I can only move 1. So he moves here, he's moved. And because it's slow, he has to stop. So he is going to be here. My goal is to get him here. And then behind the building. All right. That is the end of the AT. There are no fire missions to update. No potential contacts. No pinned recovery. So we're just going to tackle. We've got 2 places with cards or with fire. So these guys are still going to be a +6, right? We got small arms fire. And they're +2, +6 because of the visibility with the +3. So +6, +6, and there's one more +6. Oops, shoot. So I drew 2 there. I feel kind of awkward because I know this is a plus. I know this is a pinned. I saw it. So I am actually going to shuffle this deck because I probably, and maybe I should have just, well, it didn't matter. Shuffle the deck or randomly pull. So last time I'm going to do what I did last time, which is I'm going to fire at them first. So I am +2. You know, I should have tried to unpin him with my, why the hell didn't I try to unpin him with my general initiative? So +2, +4, +7, +10. The -1 doesn't matter, so it's a 6. Oh, pinned. Wow. Crazy. So he's pinned. Now these guys are small arms. So so it's 0 +6 for that plus the visibility. plus 6, plus 8, plus 9, minus 1, plus 8. A miss. And then this one, let's just do a little quick calculation. So that is plus 3, so that's going to be the same, right? So the seller's plus 5, minus 2 for the exposed, plus 3, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, minus 1. So it's a plus 7. Down to a plus 6. So that is a miss as well. So this is now also, oops, all pinned. This is down to 1 ammo left on that guy. And my machine gun is also down to 1 ammo. All right. That's pinned, or that is the combat effects. Got our ammo updated. Got the cards updated. And I believe we are moving on. It's cleanup time. They're not shifting fire. They all have valid targets. So cleanup. We're on mission 6. This has been very interesting. I'm curious. We're going to start to see them start to move again. But, and I don't know. Let's wait and see. I need 3 cards. But just feels like a disjointed attack, and maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it just doesn't feel like it's a very unified attack yet from them. We'll see though. I've knocked out 2 of their 2 vehicles that have showed up, so might be lucky draws on the potential contact counters. If we look and see, we've got A's and then B's coming along with potential for that incoming here. So I mean, it's kind of nice having these really strong buildings. So all right, I'm going to save the game, stop the video here. We will pick it up. I'm going to actually record. We are picking it up on turn 6 on the next mission. Hope you're having fun. I know I am. Catch you on the next video.